What does your wand say about you? Hello my friends, and welcome back to Wizarding Wiz. Today I want to cover the last little bit of wand lore, focusing on cores, lengths, and flexibility. However, I just want to remind you that no single aspect of a wand or its components should be taken in a singular manner. What I mean by that is that a wand's truest nature is based on all of the aspects that make up the wand, as well as the owner of said wand. All of these things combined is what makes a wand truly unique, and therefore we should not consider one aspect of a wand to be greater or more important than any other, because different aspects of the wand could enhance or counterbalance other aspects of the wand. While some wand makers like to simply match the length of the wand to the size of the witch or wizard, Mr. Ollivander considers this to be a bit crude because it doesn't take into account other aspects of the wand. For example, while a longer wand may be more well suited for a taller witch or wizard, they actually tend to go towards witches or wizards with bigger personalities and a more dramatic and spacious style of magic, while shorter wands tend to like a more elegant or refined style of magic. Most wands range between 9 to 14 inches. However, wands can be made both shorter than 9 inches, like 8 inches and under, or abnormally long, like 15 inches or more. The longer wands tend to reflect on a physical abnormality, while the shorter ones actually tend to reflect on someone whose character is lacking somewhere. Now, the flexibility and rigidity tend to reflect more on the adaptability or willingness to change possessed both by the wand and the owner of said wand. So somebody who is more go with the flowy may have a swishier wand. They're easier to bend one way or the other, whereas somebody who is steadfast in their ways may have a less flexible wand. Now again, none of these things should be taken into account solely on their own, because the core or the wood may enhance or counterbalance these aspects. So since we've already covered the woods, let's take a look at the cores. Now, Mr. Ollivander, he only uses 3 different types of wand cores, and while we do know that there are other wand cores out there, such as Thestral hair or Vela hair, Ollivander only uses these specific 3 because he finds them to be the best at producing the quality of wand and magic ability that he himself is personally willing to sell. So we are only going to cover the 3 that Mr. Ollivander sells and covers himself, starting with unicorn hair. Unicorn hair produces the most consistent type of magic and is least likely to be subjected to fluctuations or blockages, and is also very difficult to get to perform the dark arts. However, they do make for highly faithful wands and are typically attached to their owner. Now, a little bit of a disadvantage to unicorn hair is that it doesn't make for particularly powerful wands. However, again, you can't just take that into aspect, because if it's paired with a wood that is super powerful, it could outweigh the unicorn hair's lack of extreme power. Now we'll move along to Dragon Heartstring, which, as a rule, tends to produce the most powerful type of magic for a wand core and is capable of casting flamboyant spells. The Dragon Heartstring wand tends to learn quicker than any other and can be won pretty easily from its current owner and bonds pretty quickly to its owner. Little bit of a downside, unless you're a dark wizard, is that Dragon Heartstring is probably the easiest to turn over to the dark arts. Finally, we come to Phoenix Feather. Now, Phoenix is the rarest of the wand cores, but it is also capable of a very great range of magic. However, as capable as they are, they take a little while to actually show this than the Dragon Heartstring or the Unicorn Hair, and have sometimes been known to act on their own accord which makes witches and wizards tend to be a little more skeptical about them themselves, as they tend not to like this fact about it. Now, phoenix feathers tend to be very picky about the owner they select due to the fact that the phoenix itself is very detached from people. In fact, is known to be one of the most independent creatures in the world, making the phoenix feather wand the hardest to personalize and to tame, and making their allegiance very hard won. So guys, that does it for lengths, flexibility, and core of wands. If you pair all of that with the wand wood, you should have yourself a great wand. Now, if you don't want to make the pairing on your own, you can always head over to Pottermore and get your wand selected for you once you've been sorted. If you would like, I will leave a link in the description and you guys can go and do that. Or you can pick and choose your own wands using the knowledge that I have given you. So I'm sure by now that most of you are wondering what my wand is. Well, my wand is actually an applewood wand with a phoenix feather core. 12.5 inches with a rigid flexibility. What's your wand? Let me know down in the comment section below, and let me know if you found this series to be helpful at all, and if you're going to be using it to select your wand in Wizards Unite, or are you going to go with the wand that chose you on Pottermore. I personally am going to go with the wand I have from Pottermore because I think it suits me quite well. So guys, let me know your thoughts, like I said, down in the comment section. I will also leave a link to Pottermore down in the description if you want to go and get your wand selected, or just get an overview of the wands, cores, and all of that. Because hey, Wizards Unite drops on Friday, guys. Get hyped, get real, and until next time, stay safe and watch out for Dementors.